Imagine coming home after 3 long years away and finding no one. Dinner is on the table, but the food has rotted. The houses are standing, but they are empty. No bodies, no blood. The only thing left is silence. 115 people, men, women, children. They all vanished from the face of the earth without a trace. This isn't an urban legend. This actually happened in 1590. Governor John White came back to find his daughter and granddaughter and walked straight into America's greatest mystery. The only clue left behind was a single word carved into a tree: Croatoan. What does it mean, and where did they go? To understand the end, we must go back to the beginning. The year was 1587. Over 100 English settlers arrived at Roanoke Island with a dream: to build a new life in the New World. Among them was Eleanor Dare, the governor's daughter. She gave birth to the first English child born in America, Virginia Dare. Everything seemed perfect, but America back then was wild and unforgiving. Supplies ran out fast. Fear took over. They begged Governor John White to sail back to England for help. He didn't want to leave his family, but he had no choice. He promised to return in 3 months, but war broke out between England and Spain. Queen Elizabeth seized every ship. John White was stuck in England for 3 whole years. When he finally made it back, the nightmare began. The houses weren't destroyed, they were taken apart. It was as if everyone had packed their bags calmly and just walked away. Croatoan was the name of a nearby island in a friendly native tribe. It was the obvious answer. They moved, right? But if they went there in peace, why were they never found? Here's the detail that changes everything. Centuries later, scientists analyzed John White's maps. They found something hidden under a patch of ink, a secret symbol of a fort located inland. The leading theory today isn't a massacre, it's assimilation. We believe the settlers split up. One group went to live with the Croatoan tribe. Generations later, explorers found natives with blue eyes and English words in their vocabulary. Roanoke's bloodline didn't vanish, it blended in. But what about the others? The group that went to the secret fort? We will never know. The forest swallowed their bones and history erased their names. John White died without ever knowing his granddaughter's fate. And to this day, when the wind blows on the islands of North Carolina, they say you can still hear the whispers of the lost colony. If you were there, starving and forgotten by the world, would you wait for a rescue that never comes or disappear into the woods? Leave your theory in the comments and subscribe for more mysteries that history tried to erase.